A 172 or a Warrior 2, which is what I fly, the cheapest you can get them, you're looking at 35,000, something like that, pounds. A decent one, you're looking at more like 45 or 50,000 pounds. And then you've got annual stuff, annual checks, you've got annual insurance, you've got costs of having it at the airfields, or rental costs, either in a hangar or more usually out in the field tied down. Then you've got every 2,000 miles, you've got to spend 17 grand having an engine rebuild, which is not cheap. Anything that goes wrong on the aircraft, you've got to get fixed. It's like bills, 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 bills. That's why people, 3 or 4 or more people will buy an aircraft between them. Because that way, you're not flying it all the time. Like, most of the time it's sat outside. Like, say I flew it 1 day a week, 6 days out of 7, it's not being used, and it's a waste of money.
Welcome back.
Not really one. And if you rent it out to the flying club, it has to pass strict commercial rules. They're completely different. Like, they're a lot stricter. So the club won't do that. The club owns its own aircraft for that reason. BK, thank you for gifting a sub to Huggy. Welcome back, Huggy. Cheers, BK. Electric aircraft. The problem, Oceanic, the problem that you have with electric aircraft is power. Like, the amount of energy that you can have in a battery. That's your limiting factor. Ultimately, gravity is an all-pervasive force, right? So if you want to lift weight, you have to do work. If you want to do work, you need energy. If you need energy, it's got to come from somewhere. Usually the battery. Battery technology is quite limiting right now, because batteries are heavy and the amount of power that you get out of them is not enough. In the same way that flight was only made possible after the invention of the combustion engine, because before then we didn't have anything. A steam engine is not capable of producing enough power for its weight, whereas a combustion engine was. EV has the same problem right now. Battery technology is not at a point where you can fly significant amount of weight over a significant distance. Why is this not leveled up yet? It's level 1.5. Output 36 tons. We've got to get to 500 resource units. Forest products. Because I think at the moment they're only storing them. I'm not actually burning through them, am I? 1 second. Farm building. Farm barracks. I don't think I built a sawmill. Yeah, I didn't build a sawmill, that's the problem, so I'm not actually using the commodity. Ah, yes, I said I was going to chunk out of here, didn't I? I think it'll still work. If you play safe, you can invent planes without even knowing about the steam engine. Let's take a bite out of that one. Nom nom. Wait, so is that overlapping now? Looks like I put the wrong kind of road down there. Actually, maybe that was always meant to be buses. There we go. Just leave it like that. Rip Twitch, Donkey, what's up? Small log yard. Get some power. It's got water. Passenger drones will make border walls pointless. Yeah. Same way that VPNs make internet restrictions pointless. Right, that's going to turn raw products into plain timber. So then we need somewhere to store the planed timber, don't we? I wonder if that goes in a warehouse then. Yes, it does. That is a large warehouse, oh my god.
Welcome back, Nutter.
That's cool. At some point we need to upgrade this junction to one with tunnels, but I can't do it yet because of the border.
Welcome to the Nutter.
Was that a sub bum from Phil93? Thank you, Phil. Mr. Canu C. Balabuzz and Mr. Cosmic Chaos. You've just been gifted a sub by Phil93W. Please remember to thank him. Thanks, Phil. GG, sir.
To the Nut House.
Flour mill. Congratulations, Kent Minery has just reached level 2. 4 industry workers, barracks, industrial steel plant, glass manufacturing. There it is. That's the one we need for Lemonade. Glass manufacturing. Ore storage and a small ore mine underground. Interesting. Boom. Now we're talking. We got lemonade. It's in sight. A small ore mine underground. Extracting ore industry areas and raw materials from underground deposits. What the heck have we been doing before then? I don't understand the difference. Metallic axe, 17 months, let's go! Glass manufacturing is used to mine all raw materials to produce glass sheets that can be used, for example, in manufacturing of windows or windshields or lemonade bottles. One is tunnel mining, the other is pit mining. What's the is there like a rate difference then? This processing building requires ore to produce one ore special good glass. Okay. This place is turning into St. Helens up here. It's very aggressive lightning. What else did we get? Ore storage as opposed to sand storage. Alright, I think we're making glass now. How's the ice machine on the fridge? Dude, it's just brilliant. Just before the stream, I made a drink with ice in it. It's just great. And the fact the fridge gives you filtered water is just perfect. Go to the gym, just fill my bottle up. Doesn't taste funny, just tastes fine. So convenient. Wait, have they not got police around here? So sort that out. I honestly thought we had a main hospital. Living the dream, Bobber. Dude, it's taken a long time. Level 2 on the forestry. I'm going to put some offices down here. So we can get some game studios going. Okay, what have we got now? Sawdust storage. Used for storing raw okay, that's fine. What does this one do? A biomass pellet plant. Processing building which requires forest products to produce special good. Paper. I can make paper. It's amazing. I suppose we're going to need somewhere to store the paper. Space already occupied. haven't got any plain timber yet, which is weird. Can we not go nuclear yet? I was kind of hoping we can go nuclear by now. Nuclear power plant requires population of 42. We're not far off. Until that day comes, we'll just burn some more oil. You still don't have storage for your glass. Right, glass storage, plain timber storage, and paper storage, but I don't think we're making any of them yet. That rod's going to get real busy. As it should. The big plan is, once we get this sector, get the train in online. This is all the industry, get the train in there and sort it out. Uh-oh. Don't have enough workers. You know, the problem is the workers over here are all too educated. I have to increase the density of some of these. Your squirrel's professional larker. Something's not... Oh, we're finally getting timber. We don't have any glass yet. Pilks has not started. Oh, they're making glass. Starting to make some glass, look. What's the difference between these different things? Small ore mine. Production rate 4,800 units per week. Production range 6,400 units. Right, so it's just basically a increased rate. Not enough raw materials. Which is weird because we've got so much ore. I think we need more raw forestry according to that. Small tree, small sapling field. Get some more materials. Mr. Strophy, control tower to pilot. Height and position, pilot. 1.82 meters, front left seat. Oh man, that was bad. Dude, that's really bad. Thank you, Mr. Strophy. I think the career as a comedian's on hold though, right? Get the traffic pouring out here now. Can we still parking restrictions? Can't park on there, pal. It's not happening. Time you get to 50k pop, you can't maintain it any longer. Can't work the public transport. Mostly, you just need to keep your eye on things. Like, if you go to this one, and then you spot any red zones, and you just kind of go and have a look at what's going on, and figure it out. But it's not too bad. Things you can have a cause and effect, that's the problem. Particularly when you go from low density to high density. The traffic increase is huge unless you've put the public transport infrastructure in, and that's often the key to this. If you neglect public transport in this game, your roads will gridlock. So you need to make sure you've got, like in this area, we run a tram. We run a tram system all the way around that sector there. And there's a metro that goes down the middle of it that you can't see. What is here? So, and then there's buses that run around with the main bus depot there. And as a result, considering the density of this commerce area, the traffic is very light. I mean, you just look how much traffic there's on that road and look at the density of that commerce zone. Because everybody's happy to get on the public transport. If I didn't have any, these roads would be gridlocked. Well, what I'm saying is, Cosmonaut, if you put down high density, that's a lot of people and they need to get around, so you need to think about how you're going to move them around. See how this is getting on. Can't get enough ore. This is weird. I've got so much ore here, but they can't get enough of it. Why are they having problems moving ore from here into here? I bet this is the AI, because it's a one-way road. I bet the AI is just derping. And where are you going? Yeah, public transport. Completely unlike real life, yes, exactly. In theory, there's a circuit here. Should be taking ore from there and dropping into here. I don't get it. I have to go all the way around just to follow one of the trucks to see. Well, okay, so it should start off as trucks coming out of here. Let's see. Let's wait until we find an ore truck. There's one. So he just spawned. Delivering ore to sand storage. Right, so he should be going there, right? Which is really short. That's what I expect to happen. So the next thing is when delivery comes out of here, like him. So he's now exporting ore products. Why on earth? Wow. We're actually selling ore because we have too much of it. Even though our factories can't get enough. This makes no sense. The storage can't turn left to go down towards a glass factory. Oh, did I derp the roads up? No wonder. That was what it was meant to be. I knew something was wrong. It was meant to be that they can go left, though. This road here is completely unnecessary. Right, where are you even going? Okay, fine. Do you remember I had a piece of road here that was pointing the wrong way, and I fixed it? It wasn't. It was this piece that was pointing the wrong way. I fixed the wrong one. I wanted that one-way system. That was the whole point of this. They spawn, drive around the corner and drop it off, and then they return to the facility. It's just a loop. I need some more of this stuff. Space already occupied by... See, it's good that we're exporting ore because we're making money from it. But equally, it's not good if you're running out of stuff to make goods with. Meanwhile, we have no glass. We have timber, we have paper. No, we don't have paper. Plain timber. Let's put some more down. Where's the sawmill? Where did I put the sawmill? Here. 2, 3, 4 sawmills. Right there. They require raw forestry products, which they then cut into plain timber, which goes back over there. Where's he going? He's delivering glass, okay. How did he manage to go this way to deliver glass there, though? Surely if glass was produced here, it would have come this way. Wait a second. No, because like I said, it would have gone that way. So why did he end up going that way? When's the dance at the old sawmill? I think there's something weird about the way they're delivering glass. I need to follow one of these trucks. Have you got glass? No. No, it's not bad. Glass is produced here. No, I'm not, Mr. Aviation. I think you have to book well in advance, don't you? And the slots go in like 2 seconds. Freight trucks in use 1 of 5. Last year you did it with no slot. You had... How do you do it with no slot then? Because they can't go back down the main road because a certain squirrel made it one way. Well, no, Baz, because they should be able to come out of here. Delivering metal products. Which way are you going? Level 3 woodland printing press and a large log yard. How's it going, Matty? Right. Delivering glass products to a large warehouse. How is he doing it? He's coming around there. It's exactly the route I expected him to take, except this bit. This is the bit that's blowing my mind. He's driving past the entrance to this warehouse, and then he's doing a loop. Why? I don't understand. Why? Can't he just drive straight in there? Is he paid by the mile? I don't know, he's going to get sacked if he carries on. I just don't understand that. What, because it's a bus lane? That would be nuts. That would be completely nuts. You know what, I'm just going to make it into a industrial road then. Unintended side effects for the win, eh? So without the bus lane, presumably you can just turn in there. Trouble is, I don't know where that guy is now. Is that him? Nope. I should change that one as well. Got a little bit of glass, not much though. What was this new thing we can build anyway? Catalyst? No, hang on. Paper factory or something? Biomass. Sawmill. I thought we had a paper factory or something. Why do I have bus lanes in the first place? Because we had bus routes going round. Yeah, I saw a large log yard. It is that one, but I thought it said paper factory or something. Oh, it's a unique factory. Ah, yeah, like the steel plant. A furniture factory? We can open IKEA? Clothing factory, printing press. Oh my god. Lemonade factory? We can almost open the lemonade factory if we can actually sort the glass situation out, which hopefully it's going to start working properly. How much are we making glass? 7 tons of glass. I think we'll have another one of those. Have another glass factory. And we'll have some more ore, I think. The underground ore mine. No way, look at that. It's pretty slick. Sweet, sweet lemonade. Also available in diet. What do you mean winter's a bad time to sell lemonade? That's a lie. How much, like, tonic, soda water, lemonade do you think gets sold in a bar year-round? What's going on here, then? Not enough buyers? Oh, that's not a good sign. See a lot of vehicles coming this way all of a sudden. Uh-oh. Let's pause that. We have a water issue. Do you know, these have just been a fat waste of time. Oh, look at that now. It's gone all the way around the beach. Look at this. It's almost made it. Oh, this is bad. This is a large amount of chocolate milkshake. I remember when it was here, and we're like, oh, it's not made the beach yet. Now look at it. It's halfway down the beach. Oh, boy. I get rid of these. They completely do nothing. So, are we treating the water, or are we still gonna just... Eco water treatment. The best water treatment plant there is. Do you want to keep going with the milkshake, or do you want us to sort it out? What do you reckon? Fresh water outlet. Lets out excess water in the system. You want to treat it? All right. So 1, 2, 3. More chocolate. Kidding me? Okay. Whatever game. Okay, let's see how that does on the old vitals. So we need some more. A rotary kiln plant, an electronics factory, a seabed mining vessel. What is that? A seabed mining vessel? Flippin' heck. You can get ore from the sea? And a medium ore mine. Electronics factory, that sounds pretty cool. It's going to take a while for the milkshake to dissipate. In the meantime, I'll just carefully flood the industry. Okay, dial the budget back. Did I, Cool Patrick? I thought I installed the eco ones. Meh. There we go. Fixed. Okay. Glass. We're still not making enough. And according to this, it's down to the lack of ore, which is just ridiculous. Quite frankly. Because we have a lot of ore. So why is the ore getting sold instead of getting made into glass? Is it because we're not using the glass? I think it might be. But that's on fill, so that should create a demand for it. It's weird. I don't think you can tell it to non-export. If you put it on empty, it'll try and sell it. If you put it on fill, it'll try and keep it. If you put it on balanced, it'll do 50-50. You know, it's been working fine for our farming side of things. So the fact that it's not working now means something's not right. We've got 4 warehouses over here as well.